What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Take 5, where 5 people are coming together to do their top 5 list. It's your boy Carlton, and right here we got my boy Maine. We are here, and we're here for another great episode. We have 3 wonderful ladies here as our guests. We have Simone, Christina, and my sister Kendra. So thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
For sure.
You gotta talk to the mic.
You're welcome.
I definitely want to get, especially my sister Kendra on this one. She's been watching them, and we've been having our discussions after the episodes. And she was like, "No, I need to come in. We need to have some real conversations." So,
Yes.
Before we get started, Kendra, what were your thoughts on some of the episodes? Because
I didn't watch the last one.
Okay.
I only seen clips. I'm trying to figure out how Soul Food's a holiday movie. Did y'all watch it during the holidays?
What was the meal about? I think it was a holiday meal. No, it was
Sunday dinner.
It was Sunday dinner.
Oh. Okay, I guess it's just...
I feel like I remember a Christmas tree. I feel like I remember seeing a tree.
Oh, well, okay.
And Soul Food?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I feel like they got a tree out the car.
I remember Snow, but that could... I don't...
Okay, what about the TV shows, black sitcoms?
What was the top?
Martin was number 1.
See, that's my number 1.
No.
I like Martin, but I don't know about number 1.
It shouldn't be number
What?
1.
It's
March.
my number 1.
Uh-huh.
I watch that thing over and over and laugh every time.
And then the Aaliyah song. I know you had thoughts on the Aaliyah.
Oh yeah, Leah Try Again should have been like top 2. Here, I love Try Again. I love Try.
I was the Try Again. I think we had spoke on it a little bit. Like a lot of us were unsure if soundtrack songs was going to be on there. Like because she had a good soundtrack run too. That's quite as kept too. She probably got a top 5 soundtrack stuff because she did a lot of stuff in movies.
That's true.
So I don't know. But then you make a good point because one of them songs we picked, technically speaking, that was a Dr. Dolittle soundtrack as well. So I guess we was kind of inconsistent with that. But that was the first episode. So it was custom.
y'all was testing it
And
out.
then with the soul food thing, I told you already. It started off with yams in the beginning of the movie. So
He
we
told
gotta
me
stop.
that.
We gotta stop asking that question. All right. The girl in the blue dress was going crazy.
Bye.
So that started first, right? And then you got black families getting together. It's a holiday. People finally got married. People went to jail. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of stuff is going on, bro. Like
That
they
make it
all
a
sit at the
holiday.
table.
Got married,
Definitely,
went to jail.
because they got to come home. They got to come home. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. Okay. That's crazy.
And it was Chicago. Nobody got killed.
You making
Points
points.
Hey, come
You
on,
making
man.
points. You
Come
making
on, man.
points. You making points. You making points. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to get Kendra to say on camera what her thoughts was because we definitely were having conversations at home. She was
Yeah.
like,
I'll be like,
Good idea.
That's true.
All right, so this week we are talking about we are doing our top 5 for R&B female R&B groups. That's what we're doing this week. So each person's gonna. So for people who haven't watched, or if you have watched, you don't remember the rules. Basically, each person's gonna give their personal top 5. After that, we will come together with the list that we each have, and we will compile a top 5 list all together for this episode. So the rules are we have to choose from whatever is on our top 5. We can't just be pulling something out the hat that nobody mentioned. For this episode, though, people have honorable mentions. I've heard before we started filming, people have honorable mentions. So because we let Renetta do it last week, we will let people mention their honorable mentions. However, these are not a part of the official top 5. Just want to make sure that is clear. All right, cool. All righty, so we're going to start, of course, with our ladies. We have all ladies here, so we're going to start with the ladies. We're going to start with Miss Christina Shorter.
Oh, me.
Yes, yes. So you are the singer. You are the voice of Augusta.
Okay.
First of all, congratulations. I want to say on camera, I know we did this on Celebrate Black Excellence, but congratulations on your role again on Dreamgirls.
Yes.
You did an amazing job.
Yes.
And congratulations on your award as well for that performance that you got. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So with that said, let's give us your, you want to start with your honorable mentions or do you want to start with your top 5?
So, honorable mention.
Okay, so Christina's going to give us her honorable mentions for female R&B groups. These are not the official top 5, so
Right.
go ahead.
So, I have 3 honorable mentions.
Oh, before you do that, sorry, let me make this note too. We are focusing on 90s, 2000s.
Right.
Now, for the honorable mentions, you can say whichever one you want, but for the top 5, we're focused on 90s, 2000s. As Simone said, the
Height. of like the girl groups.
Yes. Okay. All right. So that's what we're focusing on for this top 5. All right, Christine, you can go ahead.
Okay, so honorable mention number 1, the Supremes. Okay, Diana Ross and everybody else that was part of it. And of course, if you watch Dreamgirls, it was slightly based off of the life of the Supremes. Number 2, the Lavells. All of them was singing. Patty was singing, but everybody was singing too. And then the third one is not a group at all, right? But it was 4 women that came together to sing. And I think I actually recently saw something that said that it is the most streamed performance or popular performance. But it was the 4 women. They had Lettucey. They had Kelly Price. Who else was it? I can't think. Jill Scott and Ambrosia. What's her name?
Marsha.
Yeah. So whatever her name, something. Marsha. Right. I'm like Ambrosia. So y'all remember that when they did y'all gotta look up the 4 women.
this.
My hair is from
from
what do they call me? And the Nina Simone thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that a DT or Soul Train?
It was something. It was some
One of
kind of
them.
award, something they did.
Yeah.
But that all of them together, I mean, now Lettucey
Yes,
stole
I
the
do
show
remember that.
for me, but that was a great moment of women coming together and singing together, and they was all singing. Okay, so now to this list.
Yes, here we go. Top 5.
Okay, so number 5, and maybe I'm cheating because it's tied.
Wait. What? You got a tie?
Yeah, number 5 is tied. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Changing the rules. So,
Changing the rules.
number 5 is 702/Black.
Okay. I can see.
Okay.
I can see why.
I gotta put them together.
I can see why.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
We got a lot of 90s, 2000 hits out of both of them. I think Black branched into the pop a little bit more than 702 did, but they both hit a lot of records in the time span that they were working in. Number 4, Escape.
Okay.
Escape. Number 3, SWV.
Okay.
Number 2, TLC.
Yes.
TLC.
Yes.
And y'all already know what number 1 is. Let's all say together because y'all know. Destiny's Child. It's gotta be. And look, Destiny's Child, all records, all members, okay?
Yes, for sure.
And it was all good. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's my list.
All right.
Yeah, I like
Come,
that
come on,
list.
Christina.
I like that list.
All right. Simone.
Okay. I think my list might make out a little bit upset.
No, not.
But
no.
she'll be okay.
Period.
Okay, I do have an honorable mention too.
Okay.
So my honorable mention is Cheetah Girls.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
I'm not talking about that last movie.
No.
No.
The first 2.
With
First
Raven.
two,
With
and their
Raven.
Christmas album. Their Christmas album.
I never heard the Christmas album.
Oh, the Christmas album is good too.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So number 5 for me is TLC.
Okay.
Number 5?
I know. Yeah. So number 4 for me is In Vogue.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 3 is Escape.
Okay.
Number 2 is SWV. And then number 1 is DC.
Period.
That's your child.
Period.
Okay.
That's Michelle.
This for people who didn't know what DC meant. They might not be talking about the
DC3,
capital.
DC4.
If you don't know what DC means,
Yeah. You should not Washington,
Info
D.C.
was an honorable mention of mine too.
oh, it was.
Yeah, Info was an honorable mention.
Nobody thinks that, right?
It's so crazy.
Oh.
Okay, Kendra.
All right. Well, I just added my honorable mention while they were talking. And so my honorable mentions are Escape and SWV.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't play. Number 5 is Total.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 4 is Danny DeCane.
Okay.
Number
DK.
3 is TLC. Number 2 is In Vogue. And number 1, of course, Destiny's Child.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All righty, Mr. Maine.
Yeah.
All right. I ain't got no honorable mention. I just got the 5. But I will start with number 5. I got Total. Number 4, I got Escape. Number 3, I got TLC. Number 2, I got SWV. And number 1, I got Destiny's Child. So
All right. Well, we know who number 1 is.
I just realized I
crazy.
was not typing as y'all were. I guess I got engulfed in. Yeah, I was not typing. I was engulfed in what everybody was saying. I was not typing this go around. I'm at the I think I can remember. We'll see. All right. Thank you for mentioning 702 and Black because like I was struggling with this list. I love 702. I love Black like that. But I was thinking about just also. Yeah, they gave us a lot of hits. I was also thinking about vocals and just different things. So I had a whole bunch of things to consider when it came to my top 5. So I'm glad somebody did mention those groups. So thank you so much for that. All right, so number 5, and of course, Danny Kane. That's my group. The reason I did not put Danny Kane in my list is because I looked it up and it had said pop. I was like, okay, I guess it's not considered R&B. But I told my sister, hey, keep it. We got to mention Danny Kane.
Now, if I would have mentioned Dream, then I would have been like,
yeah.
But Danny Kane done had some R&B hits.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Danny Kane is it.
Yeah.
Danny Kane is it.
And they had a lot
1000%.
of like R&B producers too. Am I wrong?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, okay.
Okay.
Shout out to DK. Number 5 for me is TLC.
Number 5?
Yeah.
It's the Libra thing.
Yeah, number 5 definitely TLC. Number
Cancel that one out.
number 4, Escape.
Okay.
Number 3, SWV. Y'all about to be mad at me, and y'all will be okay. Number 2, Destiny's Child.
What?
Y'all be all right. Y'all will be okay. You will be all right.
Log off the internet right now.
You'll be all right.
But I know you.
Yes.
I knew that.
You already know what my number 1 is.
In Vogue.
It's In Vogue.
Yeah.
He loves
I'm going off the vocals, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going again. Destiny's Child vocals to the extreme, but In Vogue paved the way for Destiny's Child, and we're gonna go from there. Yes.
See, I was going to have In Vogue as my number 5, but I was like, what do I really like? In Vogue was cool, but I wasn't just looking them up. 702 and Black, I listened to those songs.
I think it's like I said again. The beauty about these top 5s is about what is your personal favorites. And like I said, In Vogue is literally my personal favorite. Like In Vogue is my top R&B female group. I literally was just watching the Wayans Brother episode last night.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that.
I love In Vogue. So let's go ahead and tally up these groups. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
you won't be sharing, so I just,
What? Stop putting that out there.
I'm not putting it out there.
Stop putting it out there. Stop doing that. You're being messy.
My man had never said, hey, you want to say something real quick? Never happened. He never said it yet. I had to ask when it was my turn. But
He lied.
no, but I was going to say, so we know Destiny's Child number 1. So even though you don't have the list like set yet, like you did last time, maybe we could just pick a 5 through 2 then. If that makes sense. Because number 1 is very Destiny's Child. Not your number 1, but 4 people picked number 1.
We got it, man. You don't
Destiny's
have to keep
Child,
saying
number
it.
one.
We got it.
Just wanted to make that clear.
Okay.
Yeah. Destiny's Child number 1.
No, I'm not mad, but I just like to do that.
It's just entertainment, It's a Libra thing.
So we already, like I said, we've already established that number 1 is Destiny's Child. Like I said, we're not mad at that. We're not mad. No, we're not mad. I'm not mad like I was last week. Yeah, Destiny's Child, we already established that's number 1. So on the list that we have, that everybody pretty much said, everybody said Escape, right?
SWV,
TLC.
Escape, SWV,
TLC.
Yeah, Escape, SWV, and TLC. Everybody said those. And then you didn't have In Vogue on your list. You had In Vogue on your list?
I had In Vogue.
I had In Vogue.
You didn't say In Vogue? No. So
Wow, man.
So 3 people said In Vogue.
Okay, you didn't have SW in your list. That's kind of insane.
I did, but I switched it.
And then you talking
when
about, I was gonna put the cheetah girl. Come on, bro. SW is. I know, I got you. The rule is, the rule is if you swing it gotta stay at least 10 seconds.
No.
It was 3 seconds. I mean, it was like he ready to get it back already.
What you do is disrespect the Cheetah Girls, and you're not gonna disrespect Danny Kane.
They're not over SWV.
I
Neither
didn't say
one.
they were, but you're not gonna disrespect them though.
Put them on list of disrespect.
I mean, it is what it is.
I listen
it's our personal
to
list.
Danny Kane more than SWV.
Tomato. Potato. I mean,
Potato mushroom.
Okay, so 3 people said In Vogue. Okay. Who else was on your list?
Total.
Total.
Me and him had total.
You said Total?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started out with total.
Okay. Total, 2
My
people.
husband said total, but he ain't here.
So yeah, one person said 702 in Black, sadly, and then one person said Cheetah Girls.
No, that's my honorable mention.
Okay, got you. One person said Danny Kane. It would have been 2, but
And then 2 people said TLC.
2 people said TLC. Okay. Oh, we got.
Only 2 people said
No.
Uh-oh.
No. We got. Most people said TLC.
Oh, okay.
We already got that. Like I said, so we got 3 people that said In Vogue, 2 people said Total, and I think that's it as far as multiple. So you got Escape. So the multiple the 3 groups that we definitely will be placing are Escape, SWV, and TLC. And then In Vogue, like I said, In Vogue had 3 people say it, and then Total had 2 people say it. So technically, if we go by the rules, more people say In Vogue over Total. So go ahead.
Hit the microphone. Are we putting like Destiny's Child and Total at number 1 and 2, and then we're gonna vote from 5, 3, 4? I mean 5, 4, 3.
Wait, who said Total was 2?
Total.
Yeah.
TLC. I'm sorry, TLC.
I'm about to say Total. I'm about to say.
What's that?
So yeah, we already said Destiny's Child's number 1. So we gotta decide. We're gonna put In Vogue. Basically, gonna put In Vogue on the list. We're trying to decide 4, 3, 2. 1. I mean, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, and 2.
How many people said TLC? I think everybody said TLC.
Yeah, everybody said TLC.
I felt like. Did you say TLC?
I said TLC.
I said
Everybody said okay.
So
Okay.
then that's number 2 probably.
Okay.
I'm trying to know how we've been doing that.
Yeah. I got you. Again, I was to move that. So basically, Escape, SWV, In Vogue. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. Got you.
How
So
many people said SWV?
all of us said
Yeah,
SWV.
except me.
Oh, SWV. So
yeah.
4 people said SWV. Did everybody say Escape?
I said Escape.
I did.
You didn't? No, you didn't. So 4 people said Escape. So we just gotta decide.
SWV and
And then how many
Escape
people
is
said? How many people said In Vogue?
I said In Vogue.
Me, you, and us 3. So, so basically, so that sounds like In Vogue is gonna be number 5 because 3 people said In Vogue out of the 5. Okay, we all agree with that.
I don't agree with it, but if that's the rule that y'all been playing.
I was gonna say, why can't we just like go 5, 3, like just rank them, like let's just go ahead and do it.
You can. I was going by what y'all was just. What you was
It might still be that way, obviously, but I'm just saying let's just go ahead and do for due process since it's America.
That's not a good argument.
Definitely not. Well, I don't know. Young
So
Thug
it
came
sounds like we
home.
got a tie with Escape and SWV at 3.
Okay, so let's start at number 5. Let's go and start at number 5. So we between Escape, SWV, and In Vogue. What is our number 5?
In Vogue.
Escape.
Escape.
I'm about to say Escape.
Okay.
Escape.
Escape number 5.
Well, especially with that Tasha. That Tasha singing over everybody. Number 5. That's
No, it's not Tasha.
They had
It's
so many
Candy.
hits.
Oh no!
I can't stand Tasha.
She changed.
Y'all.
All right, so number 5 is Escape. All righty. Number 4 between SWV and In Vogue.
I'm gonna lose this
In
one.
Vogue.
I'm gonna say SWV.
I'm gonna say SWV.
What number is this?
4.
SWV or In Vogue for 4? I'm gonna probably have to go In Vogue.
Yeah, In Vogue.
Vogue's number 4 then. Boo.
SWV had that right here. Right here.
Thank you for the. We
can feel it.
we appreciate your beautiful voice. However, please.
So who's number 3?
SWV.
He already knew.
So I mean, I'm like I said, honestly, there is no like upsetness as
Yeah.
far as the
Yeah,
people that are part of
that's
this
true.
group.
I like SWV.
Yeah, SWV's, you know.
In Vogue
Yeah.
is definitely good too. I was just
Yes.
thinking about like the songs that I would sing the most. But as far as vocal ability, I mean, even though I had 702 and Black on my list, In Vogue is, running circles around them.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah, 1,000%.
I'm listening to the other record.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Like I said, I love In Vogue. I all facets of In Vogue. They all have this great vote. I just like all 4 of them. Like all 4 of them are leads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they all lead. Not saying that not each individual in each other groups can't sing. They definitely can sing, but
they
it's
don't
like
lead.
they don't like In Vogue. Literally, all 4 of them.
They can
Because
hold
when
it
I
by
was younger, I
themselves.
couldn't figure out who the lead singer was when I was younger.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like when you see the video, you're like, well, she.
And they
But
go,
it's like
yeah.
all of them really do have that ability to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
the lead singer.
Yeah.
Which could be good or it could be bad.
Can I ask y'all this question again? This is not an argument. Why is Destiny's Child y'all number 1? I'm just curious. No. Ain't no come on, like.
Consistency, hit after hit.
Okay.
Touching even different genres in a sense. Being able to connect with different people, but I feel like I was able to grow up with Destiny's Child
Okay.
and TLC.
Okay.
I think for me, it would be the fact that they like got rid of 2 people and still were like top girl group. So yeah.
Okay.
It's so funny how you said that.
Yeah, so yeah, I love Destiny's Child. I listen to Writings on the Wall all the time, and no, part 1 is my favorite, one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
So,
Oh, really? The slow version?
yes.
I mean, I'm the same way. Like I grew up with Destiny's Child. Like I still listen to the Christmas album.
That's my favorite.
Like that's the start of Christmas season for me.
Okay.
And I just feel like you can tell they put the work in. Like you can tell it wasn't easily given to them. And I'm not saying anybody else on that list it was, but they definitely worked hard for it and they worked to keep it. You know, that's kind of why I feel like Beyonce became who she is. You've seen the work ethic. You've seen them trying to figure out their sound and actually work hard. If somebody say, hey, this don't work, they try to figure out how to make it work. You know, like even when it came to their style, you know, people was denying them, telling them they want to dress them. Their mom was like, okay, cool. I'm going to look and see what we like. I'll make it. It's going to work. You know, they try to make, you know, like you could see, I like the underdog story. And I feel like Destiny's Child was definitely that for a very long time.
What about you, sir? See?
We gonna rock out over here.
Okay.
Oh, nah, I'm just joking. But nah, I think like everybody else said the same thing, and I think I always big up on like album quality. So a lot of these groups that we named, just me personally, of albums I heard of them, they don't have like a classic album like most singular regular artists will have. But Destiny's Child, they got full length albums you listen to, like a couple of them. Even SWV, I'm a big SWV fan, but even their best of, it's not like I like every song in their best of. They got like a good 6, 7, 8, 9 songs I really like. But then there's a few I would skip. But Destiny's Child is like, they got a lot of like songs you're just not skipping. And then it's like they almost like wine, because as they progressed, their albums got better. Even though the song selection, like I think one track is like 13 or 14 songs, but it's like nonstop. Like I don't have to skip at all. And they were just getting older. And I know Beyonce was already transitioning, and they still made a classic album before that. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard to do because you got somebody who's like the top of the game, and it's still like, I'm gonna give my all to this to this group. And a lot of groups don't do that. Once that, you look at Drew Hill or something like, once Cisco left, that was pretty much it. Like they wasn't really getting back together. It was no point for him. But with Destiny's Child, like you rarely see that where and Beyonce is Beyonce. It's not even like she's Cisco. She's Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And she still was able to come back and they still was able to have that success as a group. And that's really insane to me. And I think if they got back together today, they still would make great music today.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think they'll skip a beat.
We need that. We need the DC 5.
All five.
We need DC 5.
Five.
I've heard rumors. I don't know how true it is.
But you plugged in because you did Dreamgirls.
I heard rumors. I ain't that plugged in.
Let me ask y'all this. What is your favorite Destiny's Child album? Since Destiny's Child is number 1. We got some time, obviously. What is your favorite Destiny's Child album?
That's tough.
I need one. You cannot say Ty. You cannot say, ooh, I like this and this.
Yeah.
I need, what is your favorite Destiny's Child album? We're going to start with Simone. I'm looking at you right now.
Album.
Oh, you just said that, didn't you?
And it's no shade in the other albums.
Okay.
I just like that Christmas album. Like, I
Gotcha.
can literally remember when I first heard it as a kid. I remember the Christmas. I remember how I felt. I remember rapping and unwrapping gifts. Like, I literally remember everything about that Christmas. I remember how cold it was. As soon as I hear that music, I go right back to being like 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, y'all make me want to listen to it. I might listen to the Christmas album now.
It's a good
That's cool,
album.
man.
It is. And then they had dolls, too, that when they came out, they did dolls for Destiny's Child, I think, with that album. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And what about you? What was your favorite Destiny's Child album?
Okay, I'm trying to remember the name of the album, but I know all the songs. It's the album that has. I think it's the last one they did.
Fulfilled?
Destiny Fulfilled.
That's my favorite one too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to say that.
If
Straight
you
through.
don't know.
From the beginning to the end.
favorite.
Just
Yeah.
driving. You ain't got to trust nothing at
I
all.
was going to say that.
Very rare on R&B albums.
Yep.
Yes.
You just keep listening. Especially if you're going through a breakup too sometimes.
Yes. Through the love.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Destiny Fulfilled. T-shirt is my song. When you're not here, I sleep in your T-shirt. Yeah, that's a gospel song to me. Yes, Michelle.
That's crazy.
Yes, Michelle.
That's crazy. Not gospel.
Whoa. She always had them little pockets.
Oh, no, Michelle Bridge Williams.
Yeah.
For sure.
Period.
So I'm gonna be out the box. It is
I
what
was
it
way
is.
out the box.
My favorite is definitely Writings on the Wall.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's my favorite
that was gonna
Destiny's
be
Child
next.
I had that on tape.
Kids had it on tape.
Hello.
Okay.
So
Rewind.
I had the CD. So yeah,
sure.
that's my album.
Is that when they talking, right?
Yes. Yeah.
The writings on the wall. Thou shalt not.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel like, again, that's why we need the DC 5. We need, because like we had 2 great albums from the originals and we had 2 great albums from, when Michelle joined. So we need that DC 5 flavor for sure. Definitely.
Matthew Knowles really did his thing, like outside of their stuff, just putting them together and
Pushing them and being a manager and making
They
sure that
great.
people don't bother, not
Right.
bother them, but like influence them in the wrong way.
Right.
You right, Kendra. He did.
All right, so for our audience purposes, we're gonna repeat the group. We're gonna repeat the top 5 list that we came up with for this episode of Take 5. All right, so number 5, Escape. Number 4, In Vogue. Number 3, SWV. Number 2, TLC. And then number 1, Destiny's Child. We didn't really talk about TLC a lot. We just kind of said TLC and then we
did it.
just kept it pushing.
Just hear those sleigh bells ringing and Yes, I love them.
Yeah, I love TLC.
I listen to the holiday album.
TLC, but they definitely was 5 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fine. They were again. I'm going off of vocal ability. As far as all the groups, I'm going off of vocal ability.
Yeah,
and
they
I'm
would have
just
been.
like,
If we would have talked about vocals there, they would definitely be.
yeah.
number
But
five.
as far as their cultural impact, yeah, they definitely
sure.
are a top tier female R&B group.
Yeah.
for
They're
sure.
fun and can, like you said, reach different demographics of people. So they're going to be around forever.
I definitely think TLC. I'm not crazy about them, but they're a great group. But I think they like represent '90s like very, very well. Like if you're gonna have a '90s mural, they'd be on there. You know what I'm saying? Just because they represent women in '90s as well too, especially the rising of. But I do think when you talk about Destiny's Child, like you look at whatever TLC was missing, I think Destiny's Child kind of had, if that makes sense, to kind of put them over. Because before them, I always said TLC would be the best group. It wasn't my favorite, but as far as group, what you think of as best, it's them. They stayed together for a long time, had longevity, had a few hits, well, a bunch of hits rather, throughout the whole 90s. So they would be like a prototype, technically speaking. So
That's true.
Yeah, I can see that.
And also too, we definitely, again, it's a good thing that we have Escape on the list because, again, Candy and Tiny wrote Destiny's Child and TLC's like biggest hits.
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
they're good about they went with the pen.
The
The
pen
pen game is
pen
crazy.
is
Yeah, that's
crazy. The pen for Candy is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never
Scrubs,
deny
they wrote
that.
Yeah.
That high note crazy too.
hey, I want to ask you both of you, cause y'all singers, like as artists, like, is it hard to like have a song and you singing it, right, and then really be like, this ain't really for me. I need to have somebody else sing it. And I ask that because I know in rap that's a problem, you know. But it's art in general. Like when you write something for yourself, but what does it take to hear it and know it's yours, but be like, well, this is not its full potential if I perform this. If somebody else do it, it's better. I don't know if y'all sung somebody else's song, or I know you write, so I don't know if you write for others, but like how do y'all come up with that?
I know for me, writing, I usually write a lot of my songs for other people because that's really what I want to do. I sing and rap for fun. Like, that's not my main, thing. So I kind of picture people singing my songs all the time. So, yeah.
And so I do some of both. There are songs that I've written for me that I know is only for me. But I write songs for other people too. And like I've written songs for plays, and I'll see that person or that singer and I'll say, I can write for their style, and I, will put it for them. But I think we can fit like the song for the person.
I asked too because when y'all mentioned Candy writing for Destiny's Child, like I'm thinking the mindset of her writing for that group when she could have it for her group.
It wouldn't have been the same.
My point exactly, but I wonder if it take like is it pride in a way, or is it just like I'm gonna get more money if I do this anyway, or like I wonder what's the mindset behind like I'm not saving it for my group, I'm gonna give it to this group.
But also too at the time when she did rap for them, Escape was disbanded.
Yeah.
So.
And I think too, like Bills was kind of like a age thing too. Yeah. Like if I'm 28, I should be taking care of myself, whereas like if I'm 22, you just start getting in that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a writer thinks about that too, like that.
It's funny you say that because I was thinking when I was younger, I'm like, I don't know. I felt like they was too young to be asking that question as well. I feel like they was young enough to have their parents pay the bills. That's just me though. I was like, ain't they like my cousin age? Like why they want this grown man to pay their bills? I thought it was weird when I seen Beyonce and Kate's video. I'm like, ain't she too young? You know what I'm saying? And look, 9-year-old me like asking questions like this, right? But I'm like, ain't she too young? Won't she ask about her bills being paid? So I don't know. It's just me. That's me.
Real quick though, while you're talking about bills, they said, "Can you pay my automobiles?" Y'all,
my brother talks about that all the time. My little brother.
They need to chill.
when in rap, there's a thing called like reaching, like when your bar just like it don't. That's one of them like. What you talking about? Like,
can you pay my automobile?
You forcing that to be a thing. It's not a thing. You know what I'm saying?
What they did, we were singing it too. That's right. What they did, was singing automobile.
Just like that too.
That's my song, dog. I love it. I love all of. That's one of my favorite Destiny's Child videos. They was just really in it. They was more than their necks and everything.
Beyonce do stuff like that though. When they do this stuff, they all do stuff like that where it just be like something random. Surfboard.
I think Build. It's like a good follow up to Scrubs though. Like
absolutely.
It's funny. People talk all this stuff now. Like women they've been doing that since 90, 97, 98. That Scrubs started that whole thing in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
Where they was like, hey, y'all better do something. Y'all want this.
Yeah.
And they blame the rappers or the women now, but they've been doing that since back then. They just kind of mask it better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's certain lines you say to somebody they don't want to hear it. Like nobody want to be in the passenger side of a car no more because you a scrub now. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to say a scrub, but now I give you definitions. Like this is you. This is definitely you. You know what I'm saying? It's not your car. So it's like I was thinking about this last week. Like that's crazy because I remember it being a big deal back then. Like I remember being around my uncle. They didn't want to play the song. Like, come on, turn it up. I was like, oh, this is y'all.
Oh.
This is y'all. This is y'all. So I get it. I understand.
It's still going on today.
For sure.
Pull up to
I
your
ain't paying
local
nobody
call
bills,
centers.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Woo.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm only talking about what I know.
They got crazy.
Oh, I know, right? All right. Well, thank y'all so much again. This was definitely a fun episode. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you for your thoughts and your opinions and all the laughs that we shared on today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everyone. This has been another episode of Take 5. And until the next time, peace.
Love is such a funny thing. Love is such a funny thing. You'll do anything. You'll do anything. He says, girl, if you love me, show me. You gotta know me, girl, to get